Bonjour! Today we are in the beautiful Eymoutiers, which can be traced back to the 7th century to a church and a monastery. Now later a settlement developed around the monastery, and in 1428 Eymoutiers became a free and independent town. At the moment we are walking in the Parc du Pré-le-Nord, next to the river Vienne, which also runs through Limoges. Now the park is accessible by a footbridge, whereas previously it was only by boat. And before 1790, the park was owned by the Bishop of Limoges. And oral tradition says that one day the bishop lost his ring in the grass over here. Now it was never found. So, you want to help me look for it? My name is Leon, and in 2016 I left Cape Town, South Africa to come and live here in the French countryside. We're taking a walk down to the center of the medieval town while we wait for the sun to appear. And after that, we'll make our way down to l'Église collégiale Saint-Étienne, a Gothic church with 16 unique stained glass windows. Today there are over 2,000 inhabitants in Eymoutiers, and they are nicknamed the Pelot. Now Pelot means skin peeler, because at the beginning of the 16th century Eymoutiers developed into a center for the tanning trade, and by 1628 they had 20 tanneries located on the banks of the river Vienne. Right, we are almost at the church, and I think the sun is going to reappear soon. From the medieval church, we are now in front of a modern gallery created in honor of the famous 20th century French painter and sculptor Paul Rebeyrolle. Now, Paul was born in 1926 in Eymoutiers, and as a child he suffered from bone tuberculosis, which kept him imprisoned in a plaster shell for 5 years. Now, during this time, he started painting and drawing. Released from his plaster shell in 1936, Paul discovered nature, and he learned through the paths, rivers, forests and meadows in and around Eymoutiers. He then studied in Limouil, learned about post-impressionism and cubism, and in 1944, at the age of 18, he left on the first liberation train to Paris. But he kept his passion for nature, the countryside, and the strong feeling that freedom is an absolute necessity. Completely rebellious to the teaching of any art school, Paul traveled to visit foreign museums, and in 1959 he won first prize at the Paris Biennale. He died in 2005, aged 78, but his powerful work remains, a call for freedom, a stirring up of discontent, resistance, and rebellion against the many faces of injustice and oppression, a hymn to the violent beauty of nature. His ashes were scattered in a stream near Eymoutiers. Paul reunited with nature. are back where we started, opposite the park, at the back of the mairie, the town hall, which used to be the medieval monastery. And here, a modern sculpture by Christian Lappi. Let's cross the footbridge to go and look at his other sculptures. I think they are watching over the park, and they are making sure that no one finds the bishop's missing ring.